Hey guys, it's March 2nd, 2024, and it's nice outside. It's like 45 degrees in March in northern Maine in Washington County. So I'm going to give you guys a rough idea of my gardening plans and show you what it looks like outside and tell you my ideas, and then we'll take a look at the seedlings that have been growing. All right, so bear with me on this experience because it doesn't look nice out here yet. There's still some snow, some of it's melting, but this is my first one. I have a house right here, and this is a camp. There's a little slot here that was bare because this tarp was, well, it's not a tarp, it's like a outdoor rug, was there all summer last year. So I was like, if I don't move it, maybe I could put my spring garden there. So I'm thinking lettuce, Brussels sprouts, maybe kale, peas, broccoli, anything that likes the cold. So right there, doesn't look that great. Okay, so as I've kind of mentioned, I'm getting married. We're putting a tent somewhere over here. And then my garden is right there. Again, it's not clean yet, so. Okay, so I have like tarp and garden fabric and wood on top to protect it from the frost and make sure that weeds don't grow early. I took down the raspberry bush on that side, and I measured it out roughly. It's about 15 wide, and long it's about 24, I think, feet. So including this, we're gonna brush hog it and then rototill. So my idea is somewhere in the middle, like here, put a trellis, and we're gonna do nasturtium or morning glory, and then peas and beans and gourds, just to make it look very full. Then we're gonna do a line here of sunflowers on the end, this very end. This side we're gonna do white flowers, like just a row of different white flowers. That side we're gonna do a row of yellow flowers. We're gonna have like a row of herbs. Then I'm gonna have 1 or 2 tomatoes on this side. I'm gonna do corn on the back and mix in some sunflowers probably. I'm gonna do, over here I'm gonna do some peppers. I'm gonna do, I was gonna do cucumbers, try to do it on the trellis. They won't go all the way up, but it will support them. And then we're gonna cut a path through the raspberry bushes. What else am I thinking? Oh, another row of sunflowers or an entire row of zinnias on the end so that all the borders are full of flowers, like pack them tight. Marigolds obviously will be all around, mixed in with the vegetables. So what I say, corn, peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, green beans, peas. I'm going to try some broccoli in this side. I might throw in a few lettuces just because they do so well. Yeah, if the coneflowers live, a whole row of coneflowers, if I can get black-eyed Susans, which I'm not positive on that, some black-eyed Susans in my yellow row here, a whole row of snapdragons. I'm thinking that they'll probably go this way, the rows. I'm not positive yet. If I do it this way, then they're 15 feet long, so I might do it that way. 15. And then if I do it 15, I can have 2 feet and then do a foot or 2 feet rows. I know it doesn't look that big, but it is. So all of those trailers are moving for the wedding, obviously. So it'll be a big garden, raspberry bushes. We have some fruit trees over here. And then the beautiful view of the lake. Down front, I'm gonna help my grandmother with some gardens, and we're gonna try to do a trellis, but I'll show you that at a later time. Okay, so this does not look pretty, but this fence goes all the way down to there, and then there's just like a chain link fence, like a chicken wire. So all along here, I'm going to do sunflowers and the Thotianas. I'm going to paint the fence. And then all along the dog fence over there, I'm going to do all my tulips and lilies and whatever else. Okay, this is my mini shared garden with my aunt. And over here, we're going to do pumpkins, squashes, some sunflowers, whatever else that I have extra. She likes squash, I don't. So zucchini, squash, pumpkins, watermelons, that kind of thing. And I have no idea how big it is. It's not very big. Maybe 7 by 10 maybe. Okay, so I've made a lot of handwritten ideas of gardens, but I'll just kind of read off. So in the big garden, it's like 24 by 16 is what I estimated how long it is, feet. So on the left side of the garden, looking at it, how we were looking at it, corn in the back, sunflowers on the side, white on facing the road. And then I have cosmos, herbs, snapdragons, tomato, broccoli, beans, and beets and carrots. And then on the trellis, I have cucumber, gourd, peas, beans, and nasturtium. And then, so obviously on both sides, but I'm going to put them on the inside of the trellis. And then on the right side, I'm doing a whole row of blue flowers, which I don't have that many, but if I can, like anything that is purpley blue. A whole row of yellow facing the road. On the complete right side, a whole row of zinnias. On the back, sunflowers. Then I have tomatoes, peppers, chives, coneflowers, and citronella, which I'm going to try. I don't know if it's going to work. Then on the garden that's near my house, which is my spring garden, I'm going to do peas, lettuce, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. And at Helen's, obviously I said pumpkins, watermelon. Oh, cantaloupe. I bought cantaloupe. And then whatever flowers and squash, which I don't have. So if she has squash, we'll make it work. But just reading. Oh, in containers, I want to do mint, citronella, petunias, and nasturtium. I just want anything that's going to, like, overflow a big pot, because, like, that's what I want for my wedding. I want it all down. Instead of doing cut flowers for everything, I want, like, buckets of flowers that aren't going to die, because why pick everything, you know? What did I have on this list? Oh, I wanted to try to buy sweet potatoes, which I haven't really looked or found yet. So, and regular potatoes. But I have, when I did it in Troy, I had a wicked potato bug issue, and it was so irritating. Yeah. So, I'll give you a little tour of. Okay, so I rearranged. I put all the coneflowers that were too tall to be in a top, and I just pulled out their cells of fours and put them in this. They're doing pretty good. They need water, I guess. These are some seedlings down here. These are the ones that I actually tore apart, ones that weren't growing, and put in, separated them up. So, like, there was a lot of petunias, so I put them in their own thing. So these are petunias right here. This is basil. We got chives. Those are basil babies. There's a red basil. That thing is not doing good. Chamomile. I don't know what these guys are. I can't remember. Lemon balm in the back. Oh, that's what it is. It's lemon balm. Look at how cute. I don't know if you can see it. Petunias. Those are cute lemon balms, which is just a variation of mint. Thyme. These ones aren't growing, but I just learned that lavender needs cold stratification, so I'm going to try that. It's possible that rosemary and sage do too, so I have to look that up. But that's a coneflower. That's a dill. Yeah. All right. Take a quick look at my forced tulips. Isn't that so cool? This one's gonna like flower so like within this month. So update on my peas. I tore out all the ones that were kind of dying. This one made 2 shoots. So we have this one and then this one, which is still growing like crazy. No flowers yet, but my tomato, I strung him all up. Let's take a look up here. We got the basil I separated, coneflower I separated. I just planted zinnias. Let's take a look at that. I planted this oh, I didn't write on it. Hold on one second. Look at all the baby zinnias. There's so many. So many. Okay, my mint. He's looking sad. I don't know what his deal is. The poinsettias are looking much better because I watered them. This guy still has some leaf curl, but look at that guy. I mean, come on. The rose created this long stem within the last week and put off another variegated flower. Okay, so right here are my seedlings that I planted on the 22nd. Today is March 2nd, so it's only been like a week and a half. And I'm so excited about these. I'm so excited about this. This is so cool. So we got cantaloupe babies. We got watermelon, which don't know what happened there. I'm probably going to have to pull these ones over. We got gourds, which makes me wonder if I like forgot to plant these ones. Like, did I just put extra seeds in there? Pumpkin's not coming up either though, so. Then we got this whole row right here is broccoli. These are Brussels sprouts. Yellow pepper. I have one seedling. Oh, there's another one hiding there. These are yellow tomatoes. Oh my gosh, look at that cutie. So all of this is like my spring garden besides yellow pear and tomato. I was just excited, but they take longer to grow, so. All right, so these are peas I'm just experimenting with. I should take this off though. That was just for germination. Oh my God, look at those beautifuls. My spider baby, dill, the Tatiana, or Fiona or whatever. That's mint. So exciting. Okay, so I made a video about my seeds the other day, but I'm just gonna do a new one, a whole new one. So let's start off with flowers, and I'll go over my collection that I'm planting. So it's a large collection. Some of them, like, I'm gonna plant them all because I want my rows to be very thick of flowers. So like the zinnias, I have Giants of California from American Seed. Those are a double head, and by that I mean they have multiple petals. This is a single head or single layer. I don't know what they call them. This is Forecast Mix Colors from Burpee, and I think I have multiple of these. Yeah, I have 3 packs of those. I have the Envy, which is a green zinnia. It's a double head. And some of my YouTubers plant these specifically because they're like the only like green flower, and it's cool. And then I got this big pack from the dollar store, and they're semi-dwarf Paluma mixed colors, and so they're also a double head, and I just had to buy them they're mixed in with something else. Like, mixed in with, like, a thing to make them seem this big. Like, there's not that many seeds. It's mixed in with, like, what a marigold pack would be mixed in with. Alright, so those are zinnias, and I'm doing a whole row of zinnias. And then sunflowers, I'm doing a few rows of just sunflowers, and I'm going to mix them all together. So I have the Evening Sun mixed colors, which I've done before, and I love. They're burpy. I love the, like, purplish heads. This kind I've never done. It's Sunflower Sunray Yellow Hybrid. I have Incredible, and this one has, like, very weird looking leaves. Pretty cool. I have Mammoth, and I actually have another pack downstairs. This one's from Burpee. I have another pack from a different place. Then I have Solar Eclipse sunflowers. And then I have a few more, but I just went outside and planted some in the snow. In places that I want sunflowers to go, and if they pop up, great, and if they don't, they don't. So that's the sunflowers. Okay, then I have my row of white that I was talking about, so I'll start there. I have white marigolds, which I'm excited about. Some of my YouTubers started growing rows of marigolds that were a specific color to cut and put in their bouquets, and I think it looks so cool. And these ones are specifically white. The only thing about these is I don't think they get very tall because it says container variety. It says 12 to 18 inches, which is pretty tall. That's a good cutting size. I have Shasta daisies, which I already planted some. I don't know where they went, but I planted some of these. And then I have Alyssum, which supposedly you should plant in a container because it grows crazy like mint does. So this might be something I put in a container for, like, decoration. I have Snow in Summer, which I've never heard of, but it kind of looks like Baby's Breath, just a little bit bigger. I have these really cute cosmos. They're called Little Princess. They're like white with the little yellow center. Cosmos are super easy to grow, so I'm excited about those ones. I got Moonflowers, which are like morning glories, but the blooms only open in the evening. But it's a big vine. I also have morning glories downstairs. I bought sweet peas. Everybody says they're amazing. I've had them before. I loved them. They're high in scent, so they smell very good. And these ones are like white with a little bit of purple on the edging. I have garlic, and I just bought them because of the picture, but if I let them go to seed, well, it's not even garlic. It's chives. It's not going to grow a garlic. I mean, if it does, it's going to be very small. But they're chives, and they grow. If you let them go to seed, they make those white flowers. And then I have Baby's Breath, and I have... These ones are an heirloom, and these ones are early snowball. So, okay, so next I have my blues, and I thought I had more than this, so I'm not sure where they went. But I have lupins. This says it brings out all those colors. I planted this exact pack before, and I got purple and white because that's just what grows naturally here, so I don't know. I got these, which I'm so excited about. They're Delphinium Fantasia mixed colors. They're blue and purple and white, and they look so cute. And then these ones I'm super excited about. They're cosmos. They're called Mixed Seashell, and their petals have almost like a cone shape. See their petals? And they're blue, white, and purple. Very excited about those. As I said, cosmos grow great around here. I thought I had more, so I tend to like leave seeds around my house, so I might have seeds somewhere else. All right, so then I have a bunch of pinks and mixes. So for pink, I have regular Cosmos, Early Sensation. Then I have Sweet William, which is funny because growing up, I feel like I saw those everywhere. And I don't know if my grandmother planted them or they grow wild. I don't know anything about them. I just picked them because they're cute. Coneflowers, as I said, are hard to grow. I'm trying. If it works, it works. If it doesn't. And I planted some last year in my garden that I'm planting in this year. The problem is I didn't mark where I planted them. And so if it takes a year for them to pop up and then I rototill or I put garden fabric over it, they might not pop up. So that's disappointing. Then I have a bunch of snapdragons. I have 3 packs. So I have 2 of these packs. They're the Tetra Mix Colors. I've never even heard of this brand. They were at Martin's. Should have bought it when you saw it at Martin's. You have to buy it. So they're cheap. Then I have these, which look so pretty. They're so bright. And so I'm doing my wedding. And I'm doing my best friend's wedding in July. And she's more likely going to be able to get the snapdragons. The snapdragons might be over by the time it's August because they like the cold. So, but I'll plant multiple successions of snapdragons. But these ones are the Ford Hook Tall Mix Colors. And then I have, I don't know if this will grow from seeds because it's a dahlia. And usually dahlias are tubers. So we'll mess around and find out because they were only 50 cents. I have regular sweet peas. So I have the other sweet peas and I have these sweet peas. They vine like a sweet pea, like a regular pea, so they don't get super tall, but they get like 5 feet or 4 feet. And they smell great. And then I have a bunch of petunias because I'm going to put them in containers. So I have the Choice Mix Colors, which is not a freaking variety. It says Petunia Botanic Annual. That's still not, but that's what they look like. And then I have the Royalty Mix Colors. I have 2 packs of these. And that's what I'm growing right now. Okay, then I have a bunch of marigolds because you can never have enough marigolds. Mix them with your vegetables and it helps with pests. So I have Cracker Jack Mix Colors. I have French Dwarf Double Mix Colors. Then I have like these packs that don't have pretty pictures on them, but they say Cracker Jack Mix, so the same as the first one. Double Ball Orange. Small Marigold Petite Orange. I thought I had more. I don't know. I guess that's what I have. I thought I had more somewhere. I'm sure I do. Okay, and then these are all not fun. They don't have pictures. And honestly, I've never even heard this. I tried to look up this brand because, as I said, I got it for Christmas. I can't find any information about the specific, like, variation, how to grow. I don't know. So these ones are nasturtium and they should be pink and in a container is what I found on the internet. I don't know how I found that. These ones are double gleam nasturtiums. These should vine, so I'm hoping I can put these on the trellis. And then I have Chicory Red Ball Avretto. Never heard of them. I looked them up. They're purple. That's all I wrote on here. Poppies double mixed. So these are pink and white. Poppies are cute. Carnations Grenadine mix. They're pink, yellow, and white. Again, I don't remember what these things look like. Violas. Everybody knows what a viola is. Swiss Giants mix. This is small for a container. or top grown, which I might try to do some of the stuff that doesn't have like deep roots, plant underneath like corn or the sunflower so that it looks very full. All right, so now we got vegetables. Oh, I have a lot of vegetables and I'm not planting them all. I also have some fruits. Okay, so let's start with this. I have spinach. Not a pretty picture. I have romaine lettuce, which I love, and this is actually an old packet, and that's what made this, which is getting pretty big. Okay, tomatoes. I have delicious, which could use for sauce, salsa, a beef steak sandwich, which I don't like that. Cherry tomato, red cherry large. That's all it says. It's not giving much information. This says Roma. Love Romas. It doesn't look like there's a ton of seeds in these packets either. Then I have another packet of the delicious. This side is less organized than my other side was. My flowers are more organized. Oh, the yellow pear that I planted. Love these. This is an old packet, I think. But I love these. I planted them in Troy. They do split very easily, and so that can be annoying. Like, I know a lot, like Jess from Roots and Refuge, who loves tomatoes, says that yellow is annoying, but they taste so good. They're so much sweeter than a red tomato. Yeah. All right. Then I got cucumbers. I have straight 8s, which I'm most likely going to grow. I have a garden sweet burpless hybrid. I don't know what that means. And I usually grow a pickling variety, but I think that straight 8s will be plenty fine for that. So I have 4 packets, 2 of each. Some of these I got for Christmas presents. I didn't buy that many. Carrots, I have the Nantes Supreme. I have 2 packets of that. I have garden beans, Big Kahuna. Interesting name. Big Kahuna. I have French beans, Purple Queen, which I'm going to try to grow. I think it might be the vining kind, so I have to look that up. I have a bunch of I have so many beans, it's out of control. I have Kentucky pole beans, which I am planting. I'm going to do mostly pole beans and not bush because pole is easier to manage. I think I have a blue, Blue Lake. These grow great. Like, if you're trying to grow a lot of green beans for dilly beans or whatever, these ones. Blue Lake. This is an old packet. I've used that packet before. They're amazing. Alright. Then I have eggplant, long purple. That's what it says. Like, that's a description. That's not a genre. That's why I don't like these packs. Don't buy these. I mean, if you need food, they're seeds, they'll grow, but they're not great. These, I think these are Romas. They're from my grandmother. I got pumpkin Big Mac. I have jack-o'-lanterns, which I'm going to plant. This one is the one in Troy. I think it's the same packet. No, it's the same kind, new packet. I had one plant produce 10 pumpkins that were perfect. They were all the same size. It was out of control. Really was. Out of control. I have watermelon Bush Sugar Baby. They're smaller. I've never tried them. I'm going to try them. I didn't have success with watermelon the 1 year that I tried them. So I'm going to try them and start seedlings so they have more time. These are Sugar Baby as well. I have another one somewhere. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Somewhere. I have Julaby or something. I have cantaloupe. I've never done this. Wyatt likes cantaloupe, so I'm going to try it. I also bought it because it should vine. They're small. They should vine on a trellis, and I need or want vining varieties. So this is Sierra Gold heirloom. They're cute. I don't like cantaloupe, but they're cute. I have gourds I'm going to plant for trellis. They're called Small Fancy Mix. Alright. Okay, so I found this in the store the other day and I thought it was super cool. I've never seen it before. It was in a random spot and I couldn't find more of them. Lemon cucumber. And it says on the back, the color of a lemon with sweet flavor, unlike other cucumbers, good for pickling. Okay, so I have Brussels, Long Island. I have romaine. Duh, love it. Red sweet pepper, California Wonder. I have artichoke. Romagna violet. I don't even know. This isn't a seed, and I don't know if I could even grow artichoke like that. Okay, I have celery. Never tried to grow celery, so I don't know. I have asparagus, also by seed. I don't think it's gonna work. Like, I'm gonna buy plugs if I'm gonna buy asparagus. And I don't know if I want to because it's gonna stay in my garden forever, and maybe I will. It would have to be in a place that it could permanently stay, so. I have sweet pepper, yellow California Wonder. I have lettuce, my queen. I have broccoli, which is what I grew. It's already open. Spinach, which I might plant soon. Okay, and oh, this is the other watermelon. Jollibee. Knew it. Okay, so I have sweet corn. This is called Golden Bantam. I don't know if I'm going to plant this because I just bought a different hybrid that I want to try. Regular chives. These are the Detroit red beets. 100%. These are the best beets. They're so tasty. You can eat the greens. It's happening. And then I love these. These, I have a bigger pack too of sugar snow peas, melting sugar snow peas. They grow like crazy, and that's what that is. And I just love them. And we eat the pods. Like, we don't wait for them to make peas and then shell them. We eat the pods in stir fry. That's just how we like to eat them. All right, let's try to fire through these herbs really quickly. So I have chives, I have lemon balm, Melissa, I have chamomile, which I'm going to try to grow a lot of, and I'm going to put that in my white flower row. Lavender, which I got to try to cold stratify these. I just found out. Thyme, I'm growing that. It's easy. I got to figure out sage because I can't seem to grow it from seed. Rosemary grows awesome. Love it. Alright, so I have coriander, which, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's just the seed of a cilantro. Like, if you let cilantro go to seed, pretty sure it's coriander. So I don't know if this variety is just supposed to go to seed quicker. I don't know. Also, I don't use coriander, but I have it. Spearmint, I have a bunch because it grows crazy. I love it. I'm going to plant a bunch. I have a bunch of dill because same reason. It grows crazy and it spreads like crazy. And I love that. I want a whole garden of dill if I can have it. So I buy the Mammoth variety. I like them. I'm going to let some go to seed so I can use those in bouquets. I have Munstead lavender. Yeah, that's what I already showed you. I have marjoram, which I don't know what that is. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. I did look it up, but I forget. I don't know. Oregano, the dark opal basil, which I love, and I'm going to try better on germinating some seeds for that because I loved it. I have a true lavender and another sage. So that's what I have for that. And I'm super excited about herbs because they grow, most of them grow pretty awesome. They keep the bugs away from your garden. They keep the mosquitoes off of you. And they grow like crazy. So a bunch of stuff is going to go in containers for my wedding. And I'm excited. Okay, so this is my seed collection. Wyatt brought me from Arizona, but it's from Troy originally. It saved seeds from Troy. I have dill. So this is what dill seed looks like. And you can actually put this in soup or eat it or whatever. Put it in canning stuff. I just saved it for the seed. Alright. I have some old packets of lavender, of beet, some peas. This is dwarf gray. Dwarf gray peas. I have cilantro, straight 8 cucumbers, sweet basil, which I don't have, which is similar to a sweet Thai, so I'm gonna put that in the other collection. Chives, and dinosaur kale, which grew amazing. I might do that again, actually. It grew amazing. The only thing is I don't love the taste. So if I could figure out how to like the taste. Oh, this was Burpee Bib. I grew this and it almost tasted like buttery lettuce. Like, oh my god, it was good. So I'm going to grow that again. I have Cosmos Sensation Mixed Colors, Baby's Breath, which did grow in my garden. So, French Marigolds, Zinnia's State Fair Mix, and some sort of pink. Doubtful Night Spur, Larkspur, Delphinium, Purple, Non-Native. I grew this and it was so cute. It was small. It wasn't like a delphinium you would think about, but it was small and it was so cute, and I forgot that I even had this in my garden. I have Laxon's Progress peas. They're a dwarf height pea, similar to snow peas. A big orange marigolds is all I wrote on that one. Bush beans, snapdragons, yellow, pink, orange. That's what I wrote on it. Pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns, which is empty, so. Cornflower snapweeds. I don't remember what that is. Purple royal bean. Says bush, question mark. I don't know. Kentucky Wonder pole bean. Blue Lake pole bean. Bib lettuce. Bell peppers from Sally, which was my neighbor. Pepper from Galati's. I don't know what that is. 2020. I don't know. Watermelon. Crimson. And yellow pear cherry tomatoes. Oh, and I forgot about these ones. These are not from my old one, but I just have a bunch of black-eyed Susans. I love them. Hopefully they grow. I don't know, honestly. They're the type of flower you have to plant the year before. And I did. Again, I did with the coneflowers. I just don't know exactly where I planted them, and I didn't mark them, and we'll see. All right, so that's all I got for you today. I'm sure you're tired about listening about seeds, but yeah, I mean, my top favorites are things that grow fast. So peas and lettuce, like I'm growing in here. I love cucumbers. In Maine, cucumbers grow like crazy. Then cherry tomatoes. Like, I will try to find a video of the cherry tomatoes I had last year. They were out of control. The only thing I did wrong is I planted my garden late, and so and it rained and didn't get very hot. My tomatoes did not ripen, so they were all green, and I had so many, and I tried to process them because I didn't want to put them to waste, and I threw a bunch out back. I have a bunch of cherry tomatoes out back because I threw a bunch of them out back. I just couldn't keep up. But I made sauces and I made salsas, and I couldn't get over the taste. I didn't like the taste of green tomatoes. And you can't like the green fried tomatoes that people make. You're not going to do that with cherry tomatoes, so. But oh, this is an avocado real quick. Avocado seed. Will not make avocados. It's just a cute like house plant. That's a little head. I'm gonna leave that open. It's a little wet in there. Oh, and then I have strawberries in my refrigerator. And let me grab this thing. Maybe. Hold on. Okay. Or not. So, these stack. And I have 7 trays. They stack on top of each other. It's a smaller version of what Jess from Roots and Refuge has, because I looked those ones up and they were expensive. Couldn't afford them. So I bought this one on Amazon. It was cheap. They're not super big, but they have 4 sections. I'm going to grow strawberries and probably basil and herbs, and I also have citronella seeds somewhere. I don't know where I put those, but I'm super excited to try to grow citronella. I have to do more research on if it's even possible, but I don't know. I went to like a greenhouse last year and I bought this plant, and I don't know if it was scented geranium or citronella, or if they're similar, if they're the same plant, I don't know. But I got this plant that smelled amazing, and it flowered all year, and it was these cute little pink flowers, and every time you walked past it, you were like, and so I bought a bunch of seeds, and we're gonna try that out. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you in a few weeks when these seedlings get bigger.